hotheads? I'm Henry, and this is Blaze the Roof, episode 3. So, last time we reviewed Frank's Red Hot Buffalo Wing Sauce. This week we will be reviewing a really special artisanal hot sauce called Truff. Now, there are two varieties. There's the regular variety, which I have, and there's apparently a hotter one. So maybe I'll get around to reviewing that one as well. Now let's talk a little bit about the sauce itself, right? It's made by the company Truff, and it is out of Huntington Beach, California, aka Surf City, USA. So they're very proud of that, right? Which is great. You know, I wish I knew how to surf or swim well, but I mean there's still time for that, right? This is the birthplace of one Jenna Jameson. Pretty sure a lot of you guys know who she is. Scott Weiland, formerly from STP, rest in peace, and Buckethead. If you don't know who Buckethead is, he's a really, really crazy, freakish talent on guitar, very technical, and he wears a bucket on his head, hence the name. Keep up here, folks. All right? So, what we're going to go ahead and do now is look at the packaging. All right, so Truff is unique in its packaging because it comes in a box, kind of like I guess a fancy bottle of liquor. It comes in a nice little package. It's stained because I don't know how to keep things clean apparently, but it's pretty nice and fancy, right? So I'm going to walk you through the unboxing process. You get the whole reaction. All right, so comes with this little cool insert, right? As you can see, there's a few recommendations to put this on, like pizza, hamburgers, mac and cheese, and avocado toast, of course, right? Interestingly enough, not hot wings. So let's see if that has anything to do with the flavor profile. So let's go to the actual bottle itself. So again, it's a very fancy looking bottle, I think. Like the font is really cool. It's a nice clean bottle. It's black and white. And then it's got gold at the bottom, right, where it says black truffle infused. I think what's also really neat is the logo. That right there, hopefully you can see that. The logo there in gold is basically the, I think supposed to be a black truffle. And if you can actually see the lid itself, the lid is actually modeled after the logo itself. So a lot of thought went into this design. So pretty cool overall, right? Pretty impressed by the presentation. Now let's look at the ingredients. So the ingredients, all it says are, it's made with Truff chili blend, which is made out of red chili peppers. Doesn't specify which ones. Vinegar, organic sugar, garlic, salt, black truffle. This also has organic agave nectar, olive oil infused with black truffle essence, lycopene, it's good for your prostate, and glycerin for color, as well as organic cumin and xanthan gum. So remember last week we talked about xanthan gum being an ingredient that keeps the other ingredients from separating, right? Alrighty, so with this here, let's talk a little bit more about, oh actually hold on, was there another ingredient in here? Oh yeah, the glycerin, right? Good for your heart, right? So now let's talk about the star of this, right? So the star of this is, you guessed it, black truffles. A little bit about black truffles. These are freaking expensive. They are really, really pricey. It's the second most expensive mushroom after the white truffle, right? I mean, I don't know why they didn't splurge and put white truffle in there, but whatever, right? I guess we'll do a black truffle, black truffle. Being very careful there. So these can cost €1 to €2 per kilogram. Um, Actually, I'm sorry, that's $1 to $2,000 or euro per kilogram, right? These have an earthy smell to them, and they do have a slightly bitter taste. All right, so before we get any further, let's hear from this week's sponsor.
Have you ever wanted a snack that was both meaty tasting and like hummus? Well, look no further. Try Hammus. It's not really ham. It's not really hummus. It's Hammus.
All right, so let's go into the tasting. So this sauce, right? I've actually already opened it up as usual. Again, I try to taste every sauce before I actually put them on air, right? The only one I'm not going to do that with is the Bomb Beyond Insanity. A few of you are really, really excited to see me try that sauce because apparently it's going to probably kill me. But all right, first thing that you notice is there's a really, really strong smell from this bottle. It's not vinegar at all, right? This thing just smells like truffle oil, right? And hints of chili, right? But let's see what the taste is like. Again, this thing does have agave nectar, so it's a little viscous, right? It's a little bit thicker than the last two sauces I've had. Whoop, there we go. It's dripping a little bit. See if I can get that there. It's got that nice red from the glycerin, right? Shit's good for your heart. You're gonna have a heart attack with this crap, right? So, a lot of my friends really talk up this sauce. Let's see what it's all about, right? All right, first thing you get a little bit of slow heat on the tongue, starting to come on a bit. It is a slower heat, so I'm kind of interested to see what kind of peppers they have here. A little bit in the back of the throat, but aside from that, don't really feel it on the lips, and don't really feel it on the back of the tongue that much. So you can really taste the agave, which is a little odd because you get this sweetness, and then you have the peppery taste that comes on later on. You don't taste too much truffle though, so I think the agave kind of overpowers the truffle sauce or the truffle oil, so you don't taste it that much, right? So I do have to admit, I tried this sauce with two different recipes because due to the hype that my friends really put on this sauce, they first time I tried it, I put on a fried chicken sandwich, and yeah, I was a little bit let down by it.
Disappointed!
But anywho, essentially what we have here, I tried it a second time. This time I tried one of the recipes that is on their website, and this was a turkey meatball pita. That actually ended up being a lot better. So I think this is one of the sauces where you can't use it with anything that has a lot of heavy breading, because that just seemed to sop up all the heat when I first tried it, and it just tasted sweet, right? When I put it on the pita, and I had homemade tzatziki sauce, the whole get up, right? You could actually taste the sauce, the heat, and it ended up being really delicious. So one of my friends also said that she likes to use this sauce basically as like a dipping sauce with fries. So I could see this being a sauce that you can use for a lot of other things. I would say give it a shot. It's a little pricey at $17.98, but again, I think it's a pretty decent sauce. It's something different. And so if you're looking for something that just kind of, you want to try something a little outside the box, I would definitely give this one a try there. So, okay. Next week or next time, we will be trying out Heartbeat's habanero sauce, the red habanero. Heartbeat is out of Canada, so I'm pretty excited. They actually already follow me on Instagram. I'm pretty excited. They've commented before on my photos. I hope that we have a really good show for them next time. So until then, everyone, again, my name is Henry, and remember, spice up your life. Take care.